temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
Hi everyone, Cowy over at Sim Racer here. We're back with my Monday night strength of field race. This week it's round 8, I think, in iRacing, and we are at Phillip Island. So I've been so busy with league races last week and practice and stuff for the league races, so I haven't done a lot of work here at Phillip Island. I jumped on and did a bit of practice today, so hopefully I can get around, but I don't know about sending a blistering lap out here. Now, have a quick look and see how many entries there are. 28 entries, so I think it's only 2 splits at the moment. I am car number 6, so obviously if we crash out and blow an engine or something like that in this race, it's going to cost even more bloody iRating than I've been losing lately. Now, I've probably done a cardinal sin as well, but I've been working on the race setup, and I actually sort of didn't end up using this season's VRS. I used the season 1 version and sort of tweaked it a little bit and got a good race set going. And I was using a qualifying set given to us by an old teammate, Matty Jones, and I was using that as the quali one that I was practicing on, but just the rear end was a bit too lively for me. And no, Matty, he wants the rear end as lively as he can to get it really pointy because he's quite quick. So it didn't really work for me. So I've made a last minute change, and I've gone back to my season 1 qualifying setup, which is similar to the setup that I'm racing on tonight. So that's why I've made that call. We're about to find out if it's a good decision or not. We are car number 6 here, so looks like the 1.9k iRating guys are the ones that got into top split. I did see Brody Kostecki's name in there, so hopefully he's racing tonight. He wasn't just doing practice. But that's above my sort of pay grade, I suppose. Alright, let's see how we go and see if we can put down a quali lap. Didn't like that little side there. Oh, she doesn't want to turn in. Let's soften the bars by 1. Alright. I just want to try and make sure I get a clean lap down fairly early, I think. I said I don't think I'm going to set the world alight with my times around here at Phillip Island, but I'm sort of into the 29s for quali. My race pace has sort of been in the low 30s, so I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. So far we're halfway through the lap with no mistakes. Had a great race last night for Sim Racing World. Their V8s at Canadian Tire. Ended up with a podium in the first race, which I was happy with. P3. It was awesome. Sort of let my my teammate through halfway through the stint because he's a bit quicker than me, and to let him have a sort of fight at second, but couldn't quite catch him, so he let me back through on the last corner to hand the spot back, which was awesome of Harry. I believe he's racing in top split tonight too, so good luck to Harry as well. Alright, so we managed to we managed to put a lap down, so we will be on the grid somewhere. Let's see where about that puts us. 29.7. It didn't feel like a super quick lap, but let's see if we can find a few more tenths this time. Oh, we're up about a tenth or so at the moment. Tried first this time. little bit better exit. Yeah, definitely more stable this setup. I'm glad I made that choice. As I was sliding out coming down the hill into Lukey Heights. Oh, I think I just gave up a tenth there. Maybe 2 tenths we've gained. Alright, P5 at the moment. We'll see if anyone else. About 4 tenths up the leader. So that was a 29.5. So yeah, 29.1. So I think I'm fairly happy with that. I gave away a couple of tenths there. Hey, is that Unga Bonga? Hey, buddy, I've got a Simicube 2 Pro, my wheelbase Sparco P310 leather wheel on a Cube Controls button box from their GT wheel. Fits beautiful, and I bought the wheel off Facebook, off a guy who got it leather wrapped, and it's really good. That looks like it's getting a little bit frayed there, but I love the wheel. My shifter is the Jinx ARB full combo shifter, so that's the roll bars, red one for rear, blue one for the front roll bar, the shifter in the middle, and the bike bias down here. I don't know if you guys can actually see that with the shot angle I'm giving you. Hey Josh, going good, buddy. Looks like I've qualified P5 for tonight's race. Now, I'm glad I made a choice there for quali. I've been trying another quali setup, but it was just a bit too loose in the rear. I kept trying it, and in the end, I decided, no, I'll go back to an old one, and I'm glad I did that. Then, alright, so AAC race, which is the one I know we've. Okay, yes, so season 1, that's the one I've been using. 7 and 8 for the roll bars, that's right. And 72 litres in, good. Awesome. So yeah, P5. Looks like I'm right alongside Tony Stone Street. So Tony and I have had quite a few good battles over the times, which is great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight's race. I don't know if I'd call Phillip Island one of my strongest tracks. Oh, you're fairly new to sim racing, no worries, man. Yeah, look, the key thing to brake bias is you want to run generally your brake bias as far rear as possible. Generally, the load will be on the front of the tyres when you're braking, or your front 2 tyres. But you want to try and use as much rear tyres as you can. So effectively, you run your bias as far back until you start to get really taily into the braking zone. That means you've gone too far, then go forward. But you don't want to go too far forward because you don't want to lock up fronts either. But again, it's one of those things, mate. It's trial and error and lots of practice to get a handle on that sort of stuff, and I'm still far from it. My iRating, I blew up the engine last week, so I think I lost about 60 or 70 iRating last week. Now, I did have an absolute belter of a start last night in race 1 of SRW, so let's hope we can sort of replicate something along those lines tonight. Awesome. Well, thanks very much for coming along for the journey, guys. Should be a good race. Good luck, everyone. Oh.
Good luck, boys and girls.
Beat me to it, Sean. Yeah, you beat me to it. I was going to say the same. Good luck, gents.
Dunno.
So it should be good fun. I'll just make sure crew chief is on. He's on. He's at a decent volume, so I don't think I need him too much louder. Maybe a tiny bit. Alright. That should be good.
I assume there's a pit stop for fuel.
Yeah, mate. Alright, 30 lap
Do we need
race.
tyres as well?
Yeah, you would, mate. In these cars, you do tyres at the same time you do fuel. So,
30 laps.
all right.
5.
Thanks, good luck.
Okay, Andrew, are you ready? Let's go.
Well, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. I'll take that.
Car on your left. Hold your line. Still there. Stay on the right. Still there. Still there. To the right. Still there. Coming left.
Oh, nice little battle to start off with. Well, I did lose out on that, but
Okay, start will do. Time to get to work. Car right side.
oh, got a big dive bomber.
Right, clear on the right.
Oh, he's come right in front of us.
Sorry, mate.
Oh,
Clear left.
Fuck.
Clear on the left.
that was a dive from a long way back, man.
Yeah, I think someone died me way dead.
Oh, I don't know how much my car's hurting.
Coming way back, yeah. It's ridiculous. First lap.
Oh, I did clip the front of a car there, so I'm going to have to try and
Oh, just a little surprise.
keep an eye on my water temperature, I think. So far, the car feels okay. I don't know what sort of part I played in that, but I did bump that guy to cause the spin.
To get from back contact. Oh, fine.
Nearly ripped the steering wheel off the
Okay, Andrew.
table.
Next car is 4.
Alright, we are in P4. So we're net gain out of that, but I think I got the Forex as I hit the guy, but he broke really, tried to sneak up the inside and then couldn't pull it up and ended up hitting the back of, I'm not sure who it was, and then, I bumped into him as a result. It's just a crazy move. Oh no! Oh, Tony held it, he's caught it. Oh, that wasn't very good, Andrew. That wasn't very good at all. Oh. Just gave up a heap of time. Alright.
Leaders just done. 129.
Water temp is sitting at 67 at the moment, 68. So it looks alright at the moment.
31.95.
Alright, but we're about 5 seconds to Sean in front of us, so I know that last lap probably cost me a second or two. Troy's a bit stronger and it breaks into the hairpin there than me, by the looks of it. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to start concentrating a little bit, I think. Alright, I'm gonna soften both of my bars by one.
Clear left. Clear. V5.
Oh. Tony's a bit alive there. It was a good move from Tony. Oh, a bit wide, Andrew. Thanks for the good luck wishes there, John. Hopefully Tony's chewed up his tyres a little.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Locked us right on the toe here.
1.89.
So it's a 30 lap race, so I think I'm going to look to probably pit somewhere around about 15. Maybe a little bit early if we cook the tyres, but see there Tony's locking up, going deep there. Like he had a bit of a snip over the top there. Oh geez, that corner's really struggling with that corner at the moment. Might be damage.
The gap in front has increased to 1.2 seconds. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Clear.
I'm probably going to try and pit about lap 10, I think. Seeing I think I've got a bit of damage.
Alright. Turn 31. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the left. He's still there. Hold your line.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Keep to the left. He's still there. Clear right. Clear.
A few cars showing a bit of damage out here. Alright. Water temperature's still pretty good. Ah, he's going to run on the inside of me.
Still there. Right side. Still right to V6. Clear.
Oh, it's a better exit this time. Oh, Bob Popovac behind me. Change colours, Bob. You changed paints, Bob. I didn't recognise you.
How's it going?
Sorry, man. Go through.
Right side, car right. On the left. Clear right. Clear on the between the lines. Please, Andrew.
Too busy talking about paints, Andrew.
Clear left. Clear on the left.
No good.
I don't think he gave me much room, but we'll have a look at that. Oh, I've got... I don't know where's Bob. He's fallen back a fair bit. Or has he given up? I know. What do you guys think about that one? You think I had a right to be up there? Hey, Reese. Did I have a right to have my car up there? I'm not sure, guys. I'm racing hard. Didn't deliberately try to hit Bob there. And I ended up penalising myself by letting 3 other cars through. You know, so... I think we're definitely going to be going for a big undercut though. Going to have to. I'll check it in. I'll apologise to Bob. After the fact, if it was my fault, but a bit hard to go back and look at a replay at the moment. See if we can get this guy, Michael Power. Michael kept it nice and tight. Floated wide a little today. Gave me a little send.
Come on, Andrew. Nicely done.
Okay, Reese thinks he turned down a bit. Yeah, okay, fair enough, Reese. I mean, look, obviously the heat of the moment, so I don't know. I'll have a look at the replay at the end, and we'll see what it shows. Oh, a bit hot there. Alright. car is definitely starting to get a bit unwieldy.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8.
I think I'm probably another 2 laps. Now I'm a little bit quicker than these guys up front. As long as we're a little bit quicker than them, I think we might extend another lap. It's getting close to the pit window. I did do 22 laps, I think, on the tyres in my practice, and you start to sort of feel it from about lap 10 or 11, and then it sort of stabilised out at sort of doing those times in the 31s. If it starts washing out a bit too much there, that's when you need to be careful. Oh, we're not lapping faster than the front 3, but the next pack we are, so we are catching these. So obviously my car isn't as broken as I thought it might have been. I thought about it. He's pulled the trigger.
The car in front is pitting.
Let's bob out.
1:31.609.
Gave up time to these guys last lap, looks of it. Yeah, I think we're going to pit this lap. Alright. Go for the undercut. Bit early.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is...
It's a bit early on my pit there, but on my braking, but that's alright.
End of the race. here.
The car behind's pitting now.
Got some optional repairs in 2.5 minutes, but we're not going to wait for them.
That's it, go.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
2 minutes, 4.6.
Chances here. Let's make sure we can take 17th place.
I really want to try and look after these tyres. So I've got to get me 17 laps.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Evans.
You got a slow car on the left.
That's the only problem of pitting early, is I might have put myself out in a bit of traffic here now. I've got to hope that some of these guys are going to pit soon. Guy in front of me is pitted.
It's now 1.2.
That's a couple of them gone.
One minute, 33.69.
Oh, Julian hasn't pitted yet,
Sorry,
so
Stephen, I didn't know you were there.
All good, mate. Thanks, mate.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
All good, dude. All good.
Whew. Didn't realise I was there and I had to sort of cut across the apex a bit. Oh, well, this guy's holding me up now.
1 minute, 31.72.
We're halfway through. Should be rounds 15. Laps of fuel left.
I don't want to use and abuse my tyres too much. Getting past him.
Car on your
Left
left.
side. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Well done, good pass.
We have a smoke signal there. Is that from Adrian?
New fastest lap for more, 129.49.
Alright. So we're just past halfway now, and we are
Behind us now.
in 10th now.
30.1 Canadian time. You're in the top 10.
Front is now 0.9.
Alright, so we are
1 minute 30.9.
starting to get a bit warm here, so a bit of fanage might help. Alright, now we need to start concentrating. We've thrown away a good result in this race, I reckon.
Thanks, man.
No worries, mate.
We've still got a couple of guys out front that haven't pitted yet. Yeah, but it's getting caught a little bit here.
1 minute 30.
Let's off on the front by one more.
Incident in turn 4.
Go right there, go right.
Okay, Andrew. Keep under pressure. Don't make a mistake.
Just weak out of that last corner there. And he's strong enough through here to hold me off. So I really need to try and set him up for this corner, but I'm not getting close enough.
Was 8.31.07.
Because I'm stronger than him through here. Trying to get up the inside for here, but I'm not quite close enough. But for the moment, it does look like we're catching Shane in front, so
Go right, Shane, go right, roll out. Thanks, Chad.
Going for a massive overcut. Whatever that is.
There it is.
Go right, mate. Go right.
Thanks, Gary.
1 minute 30.845. Got 10 laps to go.
Alright, well this is the battle.
Oh, we need to be in front of this guy.
I know that, Jim. There's pressure in here, maybe.
Stay on the right.
Still there.
Stay on the right.
Still there. Clear left. Well done, Andrew. Nice move, mate.
Alright, got the job done at Lukey Heights. I'm happy with that move. That brings us up into 8th position. Oh no, 7th now.
1 minute
Stay focused. Still right. 7th position.
So one off our number, seeing I
The pace. Sector 3 is 0.9.
made those mistakes early. Well, the car does have a little bit of damage, but I think it's mostly cosmetic. I mean, yeah, water temperature sitting around about 65. Oh, she's washing out a little.
It's now there. Distracted. Change your position.
Oh, a little bit of grass there.
Limits.
That hurts a little bit. Alright. My tyres aren't feeling the best just at the moment, so maybe I've cooked them. I don't know. We've got 9 laps to go. Adrian is staying with me at the moment, so
1 minute 31.391.
oh, it is position up ahead here.
You got
4
it right
position,
now
I
on the
should
left.
say.
Go left.
Cheers, man.
Looks like Haynes.
That was pretty good of him. Alright, Shane and Lockie are actually a little bit quicker than me at the moment.
31.102.
Turn in.
Go right, mate, go right.
Cheers, mate.
I've been concentrating a fair bit this race. Not talking a lot. You guys be probably happy actually because I'm not talking about my
Yeah, right,
P3
yeah,
last
right.
night at in Sim Racing World.
Thank you.
And that was in the combined Super 1 and Super 2, so that was against some of the faster guys. I think the Fishy Motorsports boys were missing as the Scops and an Enduro. But there was a lot of other fast guys there, so I'm pretty happy with that. Even beat my teammate, so I managed to qualify it on P3 and had probably the best start I've had bloody ever, and managed to get a P2 on the second corner. So I was pretty happy with that. But in race 2 I made a couple of mistakes at Moss Corner at Canadian Tire it was, and that cost me a few seconds, dropped me down the leaderboard. I had a chance to catch back up, and then there was a late safety car, so I gambled and went for tyres, and then I ended up sort of touching the grass coming down through T1 and binned it as a result. So I think I managed to do a repair and go back out, but it put me a lap down. I think I finished 20th. So these things happen. Maybe it's not going away at the
That was
moment.
good. Chad, sorry.
Okay, Andrew. Don't let this guy distract you.
We've got 5 to go.
1 minute 31.267. 5 laps to go.
So Shane might have made a little mistake because we caught him up a little bit last lap. But we need these guys' tyres to be really going on. What happened to me in the second race last night, it just went on the grass, Reese, so
Get this guy.
you know, I managed to put a tyre on the grass and flip me around, put me in the wall, so that's what happened. But anyway, I was having a good run, man. I was actually having a ball. I was on pace around there last night. Had done a fair bit of practice with the team and that over the weekend and that, so it really showed. I think Harry picking up the win in race 2. And I was third, he was fourth in race 1, so, you know, yeah.
You got about 5 laps of fuel there.
Oh, we just gave up, I think, a second there, or half a second to Shane.
31.1.
There's 20 laps fuel remaining. 7th position.
They're right, Chad.
Oh, that was a bit scary.
Estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Okay, Andrew, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Incident, fine.
I'm sort of in the 31s now. I was hoping to still be in the 30s. I've looked after these tyres okay. I think those a couple of optional minutes of repairs, just, you know,
Incident in turn 6.
I reckon I've got a panel that's just probably affected my aero a little bit. But all considered, with what I've been involved with, I've got 6 incident points, and that's actually pretty good, I would think.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
The gap behind is now 1.3.
On 2 to go, we're catching Shane,
The gap in front is now
P6.
1 minute 30.93.
2 laps left. Only 2 more laps of fuel. That was at 30.93.
Alright. Of course, guys, thanks for your support. Great to see you guys watching and having a chat to me in the YouTube chat. Sort of, you know, last night I was in the team chat where we had 4 runners, so we had plenty of us in there and plenty of chat going on. Tyson was talking about maybe spotting me tonight if he made it back in time, and if that was the case, I would have had him on the chat here too. But actually got sent a bloody bot in Discord, and I clicked on it, and Tyson clicked on it, and looks like it's a hack. So just be wary out there, guys. If you did get a link off me to a bloody server rejoin, just ignore it. Oh, we just probably don't have the pace to catch Shane here. Thanks, Julian.
My pleasure. Good luck on your future endeavours.
Got to finish this one first, buddy. Well, looks like we've almost made it.
Well done, Stephen. Well done, Brian. Thanks for the race, lad.
Good race, Sean. Good battle there for a bit.
Yeah, mate, I was trying to get you. I not thought I had you. You kept at it.
Alright, well there we have it. That is race number 8 done, and looks like we've finished P7.
P7. Okay, it's over.
Chicken flag, chicken flag. Nice run. Solid work.
Get out of the car before we get hit. Alright, cool. 6 incident points, I think we got. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and have a look at...
Congratulations to the podium.
Try and have a look at the
Thanks, Sean.
incidents, but I've had issues with my button box doing it. So let's just give it a couple of different keys. So here we go.
Good race, Wayne and Chad.
So let's
Flew
go
Malolly on the second to last lap.
next
So, yeah,
incident.
good one.
We'll go.
Yeah,
what's that?
thanks, mate.
Control
Yeah,
A
good race, buddy.
and previous incident. Control
Yeah, I
B.
thought I had you. Well,
Alright.
sneak peek a couple of times and then finally got you and then copped it up as well.
Alrighty, so let's have a look. Who was the
Good
guy
race,
that
everyone.
come flying from the rear? Maybe we might want to go to TV2. Might give us a wider angle. So let's have a bit of a look. Oh, no worries. Levy, thanks for watching, buddy. Oh, we're just going to have a look at my start. So it wasn't a terrible start. It wasn't a terrible start, which is good. I had to cover. And I was trying to cover him on the inside. Who was that? I don't know who it was. But here's the car that's come scream out of nowhere. Oh, so someone's gone off there. So let's have a look down into here. So it's this guy here. Alright. So he's locked up.
Well, very ambitious into the first half in number 7. That was average.
Yeah. And, oh, so I lost my bonnet. And then I clipped him. So, geez, P7 without a bonnet.
Yeah, that's no good, Troy. It would have been good to have a race with you.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was thinking. As soon as I fucking ran into the middle of the car and my steering was just rooted and under braking for the whole race. Painful, but yeah, it would have been nice. Anyway, shit happens.
Yeah, I'm just watching it now, man. It cost me my bonnet.
Oh yeah, you and Sean got flogged out of the whole thing. But, yeah, it's just shit. He had no chance. He just come in so hot.
Yeah, what can you do? Alright, so anyway, so let's have a look and see if we can see any of the other incidents. Alright. Oh, so who's that? Christopher Burridge, and he's got into that number 7 guy again, so his woes gone from bad to worse. Peter Simmons with a bit of a moment at Lukey Heights there. He's actually done well to save that, I reckon. That big off into the tyres. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Alright, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Because that was the incident between me and Bob. Alright.
Can't go 3 wide that corner, can you, Troy?
So I've...
What was that?
nah, that's my fault. It's not Bob's fault.
Got punted.
Yeah, you're 3 wide though with a couple on the inside here.
Apologies for my contact on YouTube, Bob. I can see I washed up there, buddy, so I really apologise. Is he still here? Nah, he's disconnected. So, I'll have to send him a thanks, because yeah, it definitely looked like that was. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at it again, but I bounced up off the curb a little bit. I mean, he hasn't given me room. Oh, it's the tiniest of tags. I probably just got him in the exact right spot, you know. So if you watch this one back, Bob, I am sorry, mate. I didn't realise I'd washed up that much, mate. I was trying to stay tight, and I do apologise. All right. You know, it's a racing incident. I didn't mean to do it to him. I must have put him off, as he had a moment when he's come back on. Because Bob finished 24, well down, so as he locked it up here, we might just have a quick look and see what happened to him. Okay, well, he got through the next part. Alright, he ran a bit deep there. Oh no. Okay, so that cost him a fair bit. And then he got involved in a battle there. Oh, bang. There was a fair bit going on in that race. It's one of those places that, because quite a few of the guys in the bottom split, this is one of those favourite tracks, and there's Bob, and he's gone into the fence and was at a tow. So I started a bad run for you there, Bob. I apologise. Julian Caspi going wide there. That's at the Great Southern Loop, and that's something that you see a fair bit. Brett Horsell into Lukey Heights. Oh, he's just looped it there. He's caught it. I was doing that a few times too. Lachlan, who's this? Oh, a little bit of door banging there. Simon, what happened to Simon? Oh no. Oh, you did well to get out of the way there, Simon. Well done, buddy. I know you'll probably watch this one back. Cost you a fair bit of time there, buddy, unfortunately. Alright, and same from Arlen. Oh, that's onto the pit straight, onto the main straight. Just that understeer catching everyone out. Okay. Oh, that looked dangerous. Oh no. Adrian Cole. Here's the number 7. That Christopher Burridge. Christopher copped it tonight. Joshua, what's Joshua done? Okay. Alright. Grant Bristow. Grant's looped it around. Oh no. Got out of the way nicely. And that is the end of the race, by the looks of it. And Joshua not realising that if you do stuff like that, you don't want to do burnouts and off tracks until all of the everyone's finished the race. Terrible for you, Simon. Yeah, man. Well, I got to apologise to Bob. Looks like I tapped him there. It was a bit well, wasn't intentional, just trying to race hard and stay up the inside there, but looks like I bounced up into him. But yeah, that incident at T1 cost me my bonnet, and that's where the pace was in the car. So, having seen that, I drove that whole race without a bonnet. That's probably why, I think it's bottom split, Cameron. Just based on the iRatings 1.3 and that, I doubt it there would have been another split below this one. What we'll do is I will get out of it and save my split, save it here. P7 I think it was. And what's today's date? Today's date is the 8th. Alright. Okay, and then we'll have a look and see what the results were. So, looking at this, I got 0.12 for my safety rating, so it's now at 2.41. Because I think last race it fell below 3, and then because it fell below 3 I lost the extra 0.4 as well, so it's buried me deep. But I gained 39 iRating, so looks like the biggest gainer was 84 to Sean Moore. Congrats, Sean, on P2. Steve Grumbly got 77 as well. And the biggest loser, so Bob Popovac with 83, Tony Lynch with 98. So, unfortunately, I better send a message to Bob and let him know apologies. Hopefully we'll get to race against him again. And I know I've had some good battles with Bob out there, and I've known him for a while. So, yeah, these things happen. And it's just racing. Nothing intentional in it. Anyway, guys, looks like that will probably wrap everything up for tonight's split, round 8 at Phillip Island for the V8 Supercars. 39 iRating, so I suppose that's better than losing iRating like I did last week when I blew the engine. But I would like to finish a bit higher and probably had a chance there without those couple of little mistakes. And, well, without getting caught up in that mess at the start, I would say. But anyway, guys, Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off, and we will see you next week.